What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another reaction video. We got scariest moments in NBA history. Let's check this out.
These are the scariest moments in the NBA.
Let me start that over. What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another reaction video. We got scariest moments in NBA history. Let's check this out.
These are the scariest moments in the NBA.
My goodness.
Okay.
And that
is
some serious concern.
I remember being at the hospital, banging on the hospital door, and asking, am I gonna die? Am I gonna die? I'm having shortness of breath.
And first, the time Tyrese Halliburton almost had a season-ending injury.
I think I remember this. Splitting like that is crazy, man.
That looks painful.
Yikes.
Not as painful as Steph Curry at number 14. Because when he played against the Suns, he broke his left hand.
I love what Pascal did there.
Wait, what?
Oh! With a lot of contact. He's holding that left wrist.
Yeah.
Damn.
Worse, like number 13. Because Chris Dunn.
Oh yeah, I remember this shit. Landed right on his face.
All his teeth.
I just know that shit hurt. Damn. But like, bro, one thing I hate, bro, they continue to play after that, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, his teammate checked on him and then still went right back down to the other end of the court. Like, bro, if I ever see one of my teammates go down like that, bro, I'm not going nowhere, nigga.
That could have ended much worse. But he's not
That is crazy.
in danger. Because for number 12, Nerlens Noel hit
oh yeah,
the ground
Noel,
so
yeah.
hard, he was out cold.
Bro hit the shit out of his head. Look at this. That bounce was crazy.
Met him at the rim. Nerlens Noel. He hit the floor hard.
That fall was scary. But number 11 almost ended
Jeremy Lin?
Lin's career. Because as soon as he came down from
Rockets
the layup,
legend.
you could tell something was up.
Lin goes down hard.
The fuck happened?
You could hear the bang as he hit the floor.
Oh, then he started crying too. I remember this.
Jeremy
Yeah.
Lin is down.
Yeah, I remember this.
Lin knew exactly what was going on. Because the fall turned out to be a season-ending injury. But look,
Damn.
at least he wasn't at the peak of his career. Because at number 10, a player had a career-ending injury during the 2019 NBA Finals. See, in Game 6,
Clay.
Klay Thompson was going for an easy dunk, when instead, it would change him forever.
Thompson running the floor.
And like, bro, that the other angle from this, bro, looked absolutely disgusting.
Now writhing in pain.
Like the front angle, right here.
And Mike, if he leaves, he can't come back in.
Damn, you can see his
So if he
bone
doesn't shoot
pop
the free
too.
throws, he's out for the rest of the game.
But like, he toughed it out and came back.
He turns around.
Cause they probably told him he wouldn't been able to come back if you don't shoot the free throws. So he's like, fuck this, I'm going out there shoot them free throws.
To shoot the free
You know what I'm
throws,
saying?
you can take him out, obviously.
W Clay.
And he hits the free throw.
Hit both of them bitches too, man.
Committing the foul, but Klay Thompson looked like he can actually survive on the floor right now.
He's staying in the game. And
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That nigga Clay is a warrior because he was willing to actually stay in the game. If they didn't call the timeout, he would have definitely stayed in the game for sure. But like, bro, yeah, you gotta get that shit checked out, gang.
More respect. And respect is
W.
something Joel Embiid needs to learn all about. Because for number 9, he almost killed another player. See, during the playoffs against the Celtics, Embiid lost his balance and ended up almost crushing Grant Williams' head.
Bro, Grant Williams is a bitch, bro. Fuck him.
7-foot shot a moment ago.
Fuck Grant Williams, nigga.
Almost a turnover. Embiid falls to the court.
Damn, curb stomped him.
You had a 280-pound giant stepping on his
Now, obviously, it wasn't on purpose.
Go for the ball. Yeah, I'm trying to go, like, jump over, but I ain't gonna be. Hey, brother. What you battle for, bro?
That mofo was a real one, but the Utah Jazz had a real one too at number 8, because their team was close to being wiped off the earth. See, in 2019, the Jazz were getting ready to head for a road game against the Memphis Grizzlies. While in the air, though, some players felt an explosion when one of the engines
shit.
The plane started going down, and everyone was panicking, because they felt like the plane was about to break apart in midair. Now, luckily, the pilots were able to emergency land and
W pilot. Damn, she pregnant like a motherfucker.
So I text my mom, my sister, hey, this is it. Like I love y'all. Like, we're playing with the engines on fire, whatever. And if you ever see my mom ask her, they thought I was joking. They laughing like, ha, like what? I'm like, no, I'm dead serious. Like, the plane's really about to like go down. Like the engine exploded, and they were like, so everybody's freaking out. So we're not too high. It's high enough where you can still send messages. That's how. So I can see the ground.
Yeah.
Which made it even worse because I'm like, I can see the Salt Lake. I can see all this. I'm like, all right, you can put the plane down over here. And it was, I think it was 30 minutes. 35 minutes. We were in that plane, and it was probably the scariest moment of my life for me because I felt helpless. There was nothing I could do at this point.
Shit you can do.
Because I'm sitting here like this light that's not in my hands. The pilot's not speaking.
It's all in God's hand at that point, man.
It's like we've had the engine explode, whatever. We're gonna turn back around, trying to lose some fuel.
Damn, they are lucky they are still here. And so
Not
is
for
Chris
real,
Bosh
bro.
at number 7 because he was just minutes.
God
away
is
from
good.
dying. See, in 2015, the Miami Heat played the Dallas Mavericks in a regular season game. And after the game, Chris Bosh felt something was off.
Well, I developed blood clots. I was
Oh,
inside
no.
with blood clots. I missed the second half of the season. And that's just, something I had to battle back from. I had a pulmonary embolism.
Damn, Chris.
So, I had to I've been bouncing back, and it's been a long process, but it's been great.
Yeah, all his blood clots were removed, and he was cleared by doctors to go out and play. However, in February 2016, it would all change for the worse. Because heading into All-Star Weekend, Bosh felt something in his calf.
I was practicing for the three-point competition, and my calf was sore like the next morning. So I said, man, let me not even mess with this. Let me get it checked out. Let me get an ultrasound. Because I was, paranoid pretty much from last year. And I got one, and it's like, oh, yeah, it's a little clot right there.
Damn.
When you heard blood clot again, what did you think?
You have to understand that it went from being sore in my calf to like, oh, well, you can't play anymore.
Bosh's life was flipped on his head because it turned out he had to not only sit out for the remainder of the season, he would not be cleared for Heat training camp in 2017. And on February 12th, Bosh had no options left but to retire.
Damn.
You come to the realization that there is no perfect ending. I think it's like a very romantic story of the old timer going around.
Well, that's gotta suck because they're like there's some you know what I'm saying, NBA players, NFL players too that can, you know what I'm saying, retire under their you know what I'm saying, their own willpower, on their timing. You know what I'm saying, they can retire on their timing. But when there's stories like this where you have to retire because the doctor says so, bro, that's gotta feel like, damn, man.
Around the gym one more
that's
lap,
gotta be so fucking demoralizing,
and hopefully
bro.
winning a championship on the way out.
Damn.
That doesn't happen.
Man, I guess the most important thing in life really is family and health. But look, sometimes players just make dumb decisions. Because for number 6,
Hey, Kelly Oubre?
Oubre almost lost his NBA career. See, in 2023, he had just signed a new contract with the Sixers. But with one catch, he had to stop his hobby of reckless bike riding.
This
Crazy
nigga,
part
bro.
is, that clause was just during the season. So all he had to do was wait for the season to end. That's when Kelly did the opposite. Because while out on a bike ride, a car crashed into him.
Oh, no.
Now, up to this point, Kelly thought nothing bad would come of this. He would just blame it on a hit and run while he was out on the walk, until suddenly the police got involved and decided to launch an investigation. And after reviewing surveillance footage, they saw no hit and run where Oubre reported it happened. I mean, the situation was getting out of hand, so reporters tried to get the truth from his coach.
Can you address the report that Kelly Oubre's injuries did not occur? According to the police, they have found no evidence that it was with a hit and run.
I would not address that. I don't have an answer to that other than believe what's been reported so far.
But because there was no evidence or eyewitnesses, all people could do was just assume what really happened.
Somebody damn near hit you, like flush, and evidently the side of the mirror, the mirror caught the side of your body, and because of that, you end up going to the hospital, but still in all, it was hit and run. So they ran away, they drove away. So they hit you by accident. You know how much of a speed they had to be going through for the side mirror of a car to hit you and not to hospitalize you? I'm sorry, but something's a little fishy.
Yeah, Oubre got off easy, unlike Jason Williams at number 5, because we got to talk about the time his life dramatically changed after a tragic accident. See, in 2000, Williams had to retire from professional basketball after suffering countless injuries, and his post-retirement was not pretty. I mean, this dude was out partying pretty much every night, but on the 14th of February 2002, it would all take a turn for the worse. See, Williams had a bunch of friends who were hosting a huge party at his mansion, and as the night went on, all hell broke loose. Because during the party, Williams was in impressing his guests by showing them his shotgun.
Oh my gosh.
Williams lost control of the gun and accidentally fired and killed one of his friends on the spot.
Oh my goodness, bro.
That's when Williams
damn
covered up the incident by placing the gun in his friend's hands to make it appear as if he had accidentally shot himself.
I went to my bedroom and I had my shotguns for my skeet machine.
R.I.P. to his friend. That's why, bro. That's why y'all never should play with guns. I don't care how old you are, bro. Never play with guns, cause shit like this can happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've had a friend mistakenly kill himself because he was playing with guns, bro. Like, that shit is not safe at all, gang.
I'm not gonna say somebody did that. I was supposed to look down the barrel.
Damn.
I was showing people guns. Here goes a gun. Here, look at this one. You know, this coach gave me this. This is beautiful. This. And when I went to snap the gun closed to hand it, I didn't even know that Mr. Christophe was in the house there. The gun went off and hit Mr. Christophe in the chest, and it killed him instantly. I then jumped, ran out the house, jumped into the swimming pool, came back up, and we called 911 instantly after it happened. But I just panicked. I did a cowardly act of not staying there after an accident and taking it. I tried to cover it up. And
yeah, you're lame as fuck for that, not gonna lie.
I ended up going to trial for this, right? The trial took 8 years.
Yeah, and things eventually got worse for Williams. Because after 8 years of trial, he was sentenced to 5 years in prison. But at least he didn't almost die
John Wall.
Because we got to talk about the time John Wall almost lost his life. See, in 2017, the Washington Wizards wanted to reward Wall for his crazy play by offering him a $170 million contract extension. But just a few months after the extension, John Wall was hit with his first blow.
To the basket again.
Ooh.
Every time, Scout.
John Wall, already out for the rest of this season because of his injured heel, now needs surgery for a ruptured Achilles after slipping in his home, according to the team.
Yeah, this was probably the worst thing that
What
happened.
the hell?
Or so he thought. Because not only did he spend 12 months on the sideline, he had to also endure losing 3 of the most important people in his life. His best friend, Demaya Nelson, and shortly after, his mother and grandmother.
R.I.P. Damn. Bro was going through it, gang.
Very emotional, guys. We'll send it back to you.
Wall had hit a new bottom he didn't know existed, and just to make things even worse, the team he had sacrificed everything for traded him after 10 years to the worst franchise at the time.
Nah, bro, L franchise for that, bro. Come on, y'all can't do some shit like that.
To be honest, you know what I mean? Like I said before, you're in a dark place. Like, people don't know I had tore my Achilles, had 4 infections, almost had to cut my foot off, and my career's about to be over. My mom diagnosed with breast cancer, and then she passed.
Damn.
Then I get traded.
Fuck cancer, bro.
DC to Houston. I mean, where I've been for 10 years. Then my grandma died a year later. Then I'm not playing basketball, you know what I mean? I'm in a bad spot. And I'm like what the fuck is going on? Like, why all this got to happen to me? Like, back to back. Like, I go from the second best player in the East, top 10, top 15 player in the league, then that everything go, you know what I mean, to like basically rock bottom.
And the scariest part of all this, Wall later explained that this wasn't even the only time he tried to end it all.
I have 10 Budweisers. I'm lit. Think I'm having fun. I go outside through all that. I'm like, man, I'm messed up. Like, I can add them up Budweiser, but just like, speaking on that moment, like, my mom was my best friend. Like, I still got her same phone number saved. I text it every morning.
Me too.
I call it. I used to talk to my mom 5-6 times a day, so I know how it is, and I'm trying to tell people mental health is serious, so I had to go get a therapist after that.
Yeah, me too.
Like, if it wasn't for my 2 boys, like, I put it in my head twice, and a lot of people that's close to me and my friends at the time didn't know. And not to branch off, but, you know what I mean, like, I had a video came out, throwing up gang signs and stuff like that. That's when I was in my darkest moment, trying to figure out to find happiness.
Go back though. You said you had a your head?
Yeah. I mean, if I take myself away from this earth, I'm failing my kids. Like, who's gonna be able to raise them?
You gotta think about your kids,
Honestly,
bro.
just hearing this story was crazy.
Damn.
Number 3, another NBA player was attacked by gangs. See, Paul Pierce came into the league
Paul
as a
Pierce. Okay, this was the preview at the start of the video.
But on the 25th of September 2000, everything he had worked for was about to come crashing down. Because while in his 3rd NBA season, Paul was headed to a nightclub with a couple of friends, not knowing it would turn into a life-threatening situation. Paul Pierce was rushed to the hospital, That's when doctors found out that Pierce had been stabbed 11 times and hit over the head with a bottle that cut parts of his face.
The crazy part about it, man, and how I respect life and I appreciate
Like, you
life
can
so
still
much,
see that scar, too.
I get home after 2 days in the hospital, and I'm seeing the news, and they show a kid, teenager, got stabbed twice and died. And I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, I'm lucky, man. I'm lucky. I can't let
God was
my family,
definitely on his
put
side,
myself
man.
in these positions. I mean, you know, stuff happens though. You know, I'm still a kid, hanging out, having fun. I mean, you don't know. You don't know. And it really changed my life. I don't think I went out, like, people don't know this, but I actually carried a gun for 2 years. Right after that, I was so paranoid.
Pierce really got a second chance on life, and so did number 2. Because what if I told you that Bronny James was close to losing his life? See, on the 24th of July, 2023, Bronny James was a freshman at the University of Southern California.
Didn't he suffer cardiac arrest?
It's like every other day, but this wasn't going to be like any other practice.
Listen to this, okay?
Yeah, I remember this.
Now. Okay, all right, sir. All right, sir. I'm going to send help there.
Hey, but doctors say it's too early for a prognosis on Bronny's recovery, but it is worth noting that multiple athletes have come back from cardiac arrest to play at an elite level, most notably Damar Hamlin of the Buffalo Bills.
Damar Hamlin been balling out this year, bro. Shout out Damar.
Bronny, but
For
also
real.
for his family. But through it all, he made a swift comeback, looking even stronger than ever. And during the 2024 NBA draft, Bronny made his dream come true when he was picked up by the Lakers in the second round, making it the first time a father and son duo will be playing on the
I'm
same
so
team
excited for this
at the
NBA
same time.
season, bro.
Damn, he turned it all around. But for number 1, another player never got a second chance. See, this is Reggie Lewis. And in 1987, he was drafted to the Boston Celtics. And this man, Reggie, was not your average guy. He always had one goal in sight, and that was to save his family from the hood. And that's exactly what he did, because the first thing he bought was a house for his mom. So
Yes,
now with
sir.
his family taken care of, he could finally focus
son.
on his game. And in 1992, he was a star. But on the 29th of April, 1993, during a playoff game against the Charlotte Hornets, this happened.
Good defense that time. All of a sudden hitting the deck for Reggie Lewis. Is he all right? Inside to Perry. He's down right now. He's hurt.
Reggie was quickly sent to the hospital where he underwent a series of tests, and the results from the tests were nothing but bad news. See, the doctor said that Lewis had a potentially life-threatening heart condition, which only meant one thing: his career was over.
Oh,
But Lewis wasn't ready to give
no.
up just yet, and on the 27th of July, 1993, he and his buddy played some pickup games at the University of Brandy, but after just 5 minutes, his heart couldn't take it anymore.
Oh,
and after
no.
2 hours of constant attempts of trying to revive him, doctors gave in and pronounced him dead at the age of 27.
Oh my gosh, bro. R.I.P. Damn. Oh man, that just gave me goosebumps, bro. Holy shit. Damn, bro got his family out the hood and everything, bro, and then everything just went downhill from there, bro. Damn, R.I.P.
Just can't
man.
really understand how
prayers,
much pain Reggie's
prayers up
family
for his
must have
family.
gone through during this time.
Shit.
But look, I know this shit was emotional to say the least, but if you want to bring your mood back up, then I really recommend you watch this video right here. These are the angry moments in the NBA.
Damn, man, that was crazy, bro. Damn, R.I.P. to him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Prayers up to him and his family and shit. I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Y'all let me know what other NBA videos y'all want me to react to. Without further ado, I'm out.